I know, wake up, come on, let's get there, let's get there. We're all a bit tired, a bit fragile from last night because we were at Sly's party. We were all there.
We were there, Sly Stallone's party at Planet Hollywood.
Hello to all the public outside that we saw. Hi. And hello to all the stars inside who we didn't have a chance to say hello to because we were too busy sticking together.
Tell you what, I was up until nearly 10:30 last night. I was going to bed, and I didn't feel tired one bit.
And a lot of people wanted to come and say hello to us, but we stuck together because we weren't star-spotting, we were being mates and having a good time. Lennox Lewis tried to say hello to us, didn't he? Bill Collins tried to say hello to us.
Hey, guess what? Somebody came up to me, right, and said,
yes.
Are you Angus Staten from I Got News for You? And I said, yeah!
And they ran off.
And you know who it was?
It was Angus Staten.
Angus Staten.
Was it?
Yeah!
All right.
He doesn't know who Angus Staten is.
Okay, that's all right, that's all right. Well, they were all there last time, but we stuck together. And apart from the time when you went for the Diet Cokes, it took Zag an hour to get us 3 Diet Cokes because the bar was really busy, wasn't it, you said?
But he went for us.
Yeah, which
the bar was very busy, Chris.
What a friend and what a brother.
Yeah, 3 for 4 and 4 for 4.
That's right.
Chris,
together.
3 are
would you mind lifting that up there?
What's this?
It's for my diary.
Yeah?
I'm typing my diary every day.
You're late today,
aren't you? Memoirs.
Can I watch Richard?
You can't actually. No, I wish you wouldn't, because diaries are private. They're kind of a personal
He's right. Diaries are private. Okay, but you're going to record forever the events of last night and Sly's party in your diary.
I will, of course.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it because it saves me doing it, and I know Zig won't do it.
I just want to kind of keep it on record of how things went last night.
Oh, don't do that, don't do that. It's his diary typewriter. Don't do that. This is serious. It's a serious thing.
Well,
he's documenting our lives.
See?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And me.
Could you keep it? Could you keep it down a little bit?
What? Can we carry on with the show?
Huh?
Can we carry on with the show?
Yeah, but just keep it down because I'm trying to think. You know, I'm doing this.
All right. Well, you go. Don't forget that we had a good time stuck together, and we ignored everybody, which is very important. Put that down.
Yeah, I will.
We have to stay quiet.
Dear diary. Well. Who'd have thought it's Sly Stallone's party? And there I do arrive with 2 losers. I wish I could have gone on my own because I was going to meet up with Cindy later on, which I did, but I had to pretend I was getting 2 Diet Cokes. And then who'd have thought Phil Collins would ask me to play drums in Genesis' new album? I said, Phil, I can't do it. It's ridiculous. Claudia Schiffer's meeting me at the weekend in Barbados for a quick snogging session. And then, of course, who came up to me except Spielberg himself? I didn't think he was at the party, but he gave me a phone call on my mobile and said, Zag, I want to meet you over at beside the toilets, because I want some advice on Jurassic Park 2 script. I said, Spiely, I'm sorry, mate. I've got to meet up with Cliff Richard and have a little chat. Anyway, after an hour, I had to go back to those losers with their Diet Cokes and pretend that there was a big queue at the bar. It was a good night, though, and Claudia wore my favorite perfume. Diary, remember, this is between just you and me. Ah, yeah, that's cool, Chris.
And then Phil Collins was on the floor laughing.
I know.
What? I just wrote about us, Chris. You know.
Did it all?
And you remember that? Yeah, I just said, you know, how we got on great.
Okay, well, that is private. It's yours.
Thanks, Chris. Private.
Okay.
Private.
You wrote about me and Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We stuck together.
I went like this to Bruce Willis.
I just wrote about Chris. It was. I entitled it. 3 buddies together at a party.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
4 for 4 and 7 for 3.
That's right. 5 for 5. We got a lady mayoress on in a minute.
Oh, lovely.
And she's going to be famous for 5 questions. We're going to ask her all the things you wanted to ask her about being a lady mayoress. But now, a question about the clip.
Question about the clip is, where was Kermit born? Remember, don't phone. It's just for fun.
You're a good mate, you know.
Yeah, thanks.
Let us deal with the eviction notices for tomorrow, Mr. Cratchit.
Tomorrow's Christmas, sir.
Very well. You may gift wrap them.
The mayoress.
Whoa, yes!
Hey! Good morning again,
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Now we've got Betty Wood, who is a lady mayoress of Castle Point in Essex. Thanks a million for coming in. You're going to be famous for 5 questions, Miss Wood, or Betty, should we call you?
Yes, Betty, please.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
This is cool.
Cool. We got things. We've got things as well. Look.
We've got.
Oh yes.
We made these.
Chains of honour. Yes.
Yeah.
Trish gave us a hand.
Your ones.
Betty, welcome to the bathroom.
Christopher, it's Betty Wood. She's a Lord Mayor.
Thank you very much.
A lady mayoress.
She's a lady mayoress. Yeah, I know. And we're going to spring something on you now. feel a bit like Jeremy Beadle, actually.
Do we?
Yeah. We do. We all feel Jeremy.
Yeah, like Jeremy.
Before we spring something on you, we've got to give you your famous 4-line intro, all right?
Indeed.
Yes,
Okay, here it comes. Your famous 4-line intro. Betty.
After 16 years of hard graft on her local council, grandmother Betty Wood was elected worshipful Madam Mayor of Castle Point, Essex. With an unquenchable thirst for public life, Betty has carried out over 120 civic engagement as a member of the Chain Gang.
Now, the surprise one to spring on you is our bathroom has never actually been opened. We've been in it for now 14 months.
14 months.
14 months-ish with rehearsals before we started.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever opened it, so...
What rehearsals?
Pardon?
What rehearsals?
The ones you didn't turn up for.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how to ask you this, but would you mind opening it for us?
I'd love to.
She'd love to open the bathroom!
We're going to have a ceremony!
Okay, let's have some public in here, some members of the public in here.
Come on, members of the public!
Members of the public, thank you very much indeed to clap and cheer and declare it open now if you like.
Hi, Trace.
I now declare this programme open.
Thank you. Thanks very much, public. Yeah, that's great. Okay, off you go
Give me
now.
those, thanks.
Want those back?
Yeah.
See you, Trace.
Now, are you ready to be famous for 5 questions?
For 5 even, Chris.
Famous for 5 questions.
We're a bit
You ready?
nervous because
Yes,
it's like
right.
royalty in here. It's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it's very nerve-wracking actually, isn't it? Okay.
It's a little bit.
Not for
unusual.
you.
Oh.
No, you're supposed to be really
Unusual,
like
unusual.
royal and regal.
Oh, right.
And
Okay,
we're kind
nervous.
of we're pheasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peasants.
Are we
We're
revolting pheasants?
Yeah.
Okay, the pheasants are revolting here in the bathroom. Question number 1, and you are now going to be famous for 5 questions.
Right.
Betty, how old is your chain? How much is it worth? And can I try it on?
It's about 60 years old.
Yeah.
It's worth a lot of money.
How much?
Well, I'm not sure how much, but a lot of money.
It's insured for a jolly lot amount,
It's
isn't it?
insured, yes.
Is it?
It's well insured, yes.
Put it like this: would you buy a good-sized house with that chain?
Almost.
It's not bad then, is it? Can you try it on?
Yes.
Can you
Now,
try it
it's going to have to be undone.
Okay.
Is that tricky, Chris? It could be like locked
be
doors.
tricky.
It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky, yes.
Oh, no,
No.
not me. Not me.
Let's
Don't want to
not.
touch
No.
me. Is that all right? Can I not touch
Let's
it?
say it after, later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, how about that?
Number 2, Zagadibo.
Question number 2. Are you a day mayor or a nightmare? Nightmare. Day mayor. Nightmare.
Now, of course,
Wake up, missus!
there's no answer to that question, but it's quite funny.
It's
isn't
a
it?
comedy
A bit
question.
of each, actually. A bit of
Oh,
each.
really?
Yes.
Okay, of course you are. You're a full-time mayoress,
That's
aren't
right,
you?
that's right.
How
So
long
it's
are
a
you
day and a
mayoress
night.
for?
Only for a year.
Only for a year.
Yes, just for a year.
What are you going to do after that?
Go back to normal.
And what were you normally?
Just normal councillor and a housewife.
Okay, then, all right. So you're enjoying the year then?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Okay, question number 3 from
Question
Ziggity
number
Bow.
3. Thank you, Chrisabella. What is the best thing about being a mayoress?
Meeting lots of nice people, going to nice places. I've been to Buckingham Palace to the garden party, which name dropping, you know.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And I've met several other mayors and chairmen of other boroughs and districts, which is rather nice. I go round the schools and meet all the children.
So
Hello,
you just
children.
meet great human beings all the time?
Yes,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Who's the
yes.
most famous person you've met in connection with being a mayoress?
Well, being a mayoress, well, I don't know really. Several. Before I was mayoress, I've met Princess Margaret and also Princess
You just
Anne.
mix it with the
Yes.
royals all the
Oh,
time.
well.
Wow.
Friends in
Name-
high places.
Name dropping, name
Yeah.
dropping.
Question number 4 from Zagadi Bow.
Yeah, thank you, Chrissy Bow. If I wanted to become a mayor of Zog, how would I do it? That is, how did you become a mayoress?
Well, first of all, I got elected by the members of the borough, or the people of the borough, to be a councillor.
Ah, people. Well,
Yes.
that's a bit of a problem on Zog because they're all
Yes.
aliens.
Are they? Oh, well, you'd have to be elected by the aliens
Oh, that's
then.
all right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Fine.
And then you have to serve on the council on several committees.
Yeah.
And then you
biscuits
have
and
to
tea.
you have to wait for your other councillors to elect you to be the mayor.
Oh, that's good, then.
See, to be nice to people.
So you've got to be popular.
Yes, you've got to be nice to people.
You've got to be very
yes.
popular. Okay, and finally, question number... You could be his campaign manager.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Well, well.
What's that?
All you have to do is shout out, vote for him.
Vote for my brother else will come round to your place.
No.
Exactly, you see? You'll be the
yeah.
And finally, it's from me, this.
Christian, you bow.
Shall I ask this one?
You shall, Christian, you do.
Okay, question number 5. Mayors are well known for travelling either by horse and carriage or in a big chauffeur-driven limo.
Limo.
Okay. How do you travel?
In a chauffeur-driven limo.
Wow.
But how can you prove that?
Well, I have got my driver along.
What?
Well, that's proof enough. Where is he?
If you'd like to see him, here he is.
What's his name?
Norman.
Norman! Hello, Norman! Hey, it's Norman!
He's got a hat and everything.
Yes,
It's a proper chauffeur's one.
And you just call him Norman?
Yes, I just call him Norman.
Oh,
yes.
good. And have you been with all the mayors and mayoresses of
Yes.
Castle Point?
Yeah, for about 15 years.
15
Wow.
years. So he knows the score then?
I'm
And
sure he does.
Betty, do you ever say, home, Norman?
Sometimes.
Cool.
If we're very late,
Yeah.
yes, and
Okay,
we're
then.
tired. Yes.
Is she, as far as the other 14 are considered, is she like one of the best or one of the worst?
She's one of the best.
Oh, she's one of the best!
Yeah.
He's
And
got
we
to
won't
say
mention the
that.
worst.
No.
Okay, so that's Norman
We really
and
have to
Betty and
say
Zig
that,
and
doesn't
Zag
it?
and the bathroom, which has
But
now
you
been
are
officially
lovely.
open, and you, the viewers. And now we really have to go. The question about the clip is...
Can I?
Oh, you can do anything you like.
Just before I go,
Yes.
I'd like to say thank you very much
Oh, thank you.
for having me on the Big Breakfast.
No problem.
Very welcome.
And could I just give you a small gift
Oh, yes.
from Castle
What
Point
is it? Close up on 12, Sean.
in
Close up on 12.
appreciation? And can I say thank you very much?
That's a great thing.
And what is it?
Well, it's a paperweight, actually.
Why?
So any of your letters and papers that might blow away when it's a bit windy, you can
Did you
put
bring
that
any
on them, you
paper?
see.
Cool.
Okay.
Question about the
you.
clip is,
Thank you.
what was Cyndi Lauper's first hit record? And thanks to Mayoress Betty Wood.
Thanks.
you.
What am I going to do with a paperweight?